What's up, people? I'm back with another video, and man, I promised myself after the first video where I mentioned him I wouldn't go mentioning him again. But I'm sorry, I have to do it because it's just making me sick. It's making me sick what's going on here. Like, and I'm talking about Charlie Zelenoff, for those of you that don't know. The amount of views and subscribers and support that this guy is getting is mind-boggling, and it really makes me question how sick a world we really live in. I mean, I would like anybody, any one of his supporters, non-supporters, whoever, anybody, to just tell me one good thing that this guy is bringing to the boxing world. One good thing, one thing positive, you know, something he's doing for the sport of boxing to help it in any way, to educate another person on boxing who may be, you know, on the borderline of being interested. Just anything. I mean, this guy brings nothing but absolute negativity to the sport. Okay? If anything, I mean, he's just turning people off to the sport of boxing. You know, and I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that. Because it is my favorite sport. It has been for a very long time. And for him to do what he's doing, if he even gets a handful of people to just turn cold to the sport of boxing and just turn away from it, I mean, that's a problem for me. That's a problem for me. I think boxing is back. You know, I think it's been back for several years now. It's, you know, there's a lot of people that are into it. There's a lot of people that were away from it and that are back into it. You know, because of the talent that's out there right now, and in certain divisions being just basically just stacked top to bottom. You know, and this guy is just out ruining the, this guy is just out ruining the sport. He's ruining it. You know, he's doing asinine things to try to, I guess, I'm gonna have to guess he's trying to do it for, you know, for viewers, you know, for subscribers, and to, you know, to try to make a dime off of it, whatever he's trying to do, you know. Not that he's got money. I mean, you can look up his net worth. It's trash. And you know, I really have a problem with this guy, you know, and what he's doing to the face of boxing. You know, most people could just turn a blind eye to it. You know, I pretty much can. I just have a problem, like I said, you know, with him, you know, maybe turning somebody that wanted, you know, was maybe getting into becoming a fan, and then they see this guy, they see this knucklehead doing what he's doing, you know, and sucker punching people, and you know, and he's gonna give somebody the wrong idea, you know, and boom, you know, that's a boxing fan gone. You know, and then that's where my problem comes into play. That's where I have an issue. That's a major problem with me. You know, God, I didn't want to talk about him tonight. I really didn't, but I was like, you know, on YouTube today, and I'm looking around, and you know, unfortunately, I'm looking at some of his stuff, and it really irked me. Really, really irked me. You know, because boxing needs fans. We don't need fans turned away because you're some psychotic idiot who created what you think is your own boxing federation, okay? Who's sanctioned by no one other than yourself. You know what I mean? We could all go buy, you know, toy belts, you know. Shoot, you could really even, I believe, go buy real, you know, a real, like, a real belt, to be honest. I believe you could go and purchase like a WBO or a WBC or an IBF belt. I mean, you should have at least done that. But actually, I'm positive. I believe you could do that. I think I had looked that up once. But I mean, again, what this guy is doing, disgusting, repulsive. You know, makes me nauseous. Makes me nauseous to basically, man, what's the word? You know, I try not to use any vulgarity, you know, but you know, he's basically, you know, he's shitting on boxing right now, which is it doesn't sit well with me. It doesn't sit well with me, and it shouldn't sit well with any real boxing fans out there. And I don't know how it possibly could. I mean, how could that sit well with any real boxing fan? You know, that he could be hurting the sport. He is hurting the sport. Like, and not that he could be. He is. He's a 100% complete clown. Okay? He's 160 pounds of garbage. Of absolute garbage. Who wants to swing on somebody before they even have gloves on. I mean, give me a break. Give me a break, Charlie. Every time you've stepped in with somebody that's been ready to go, you've gotten destroyed. Your one pro fight, okay, you fought some tomato can that, you know, that they, I don't even know I don't know where he even came from, you know. Pull him out of the subways, off the streets, wherever they got him from, and you got destroyed in that fight. You spit out your mouthpiece. You quit. You quit like a little girl. That's what you did. You quit like a little girl, Charlie, because that's what you are. You're a 160-pound joke. All right. You know, and it infuriates me. If you want to come see me anytime. Anytime. I don't want to stoop to your level, but you know, I'm like enraged at what you're doing to the sport of boxing. I really, really am. You know what I mean? You should be caged up. You should be in a psych ward. You know, that's where you belong, because you're mentally out of your mind, believing that you're the greatest of all time. The greatest what? The greatest idiot? The greatest cheater? the greatest, most sneakiest person there is when it comes to putting on a pair of gloves and telling somebody you're gonna have a late sparring session and then just going all out with 160 pound punches of air, because that's what you hit. You hit air. You don't even connect. You're garbage, Charlie. You're garbage. Okay? Like I said, come see me. We could lace him up. I don't want to stoop to your level, but we could lace him up, man. You know, I definitely don't want to stoop down to your level, but man, you are the epitome of boxing. So, you know what, man? Do yourself a favor. Go get some mental help. You know, there's plenty of doctors out there that you could go talk to, that you could go see, and you know, get yourself some help, dude. You know, find out who you really are, because you're not a professional boxer. You're certainly not the greatest of all time. Certainly not even close. But anyway, that's it. I mean, rant video for sure. Like I said, I was on YouTube today, and it was bothering me. It was bothering me. The views, the subscriptions, some of the videos of him doing, you know, getting interviews with you know, some of the guys that do interviews that are you know, pretty big time in the sport and get some big names and some big interviews. I mean, really wasting your time? Charlie Zelenoff? Are you kidding me? Who is Charlie Zelenoff? He doesn't even know who he is. He does not even know who he is. That's how sick this dude is. He is sick. He is sick. You know, and I'm a little sick right now that I let him occupy space in my head today. But I'll be okay. I'll get over it. And you know, I'll put out another video and talk real boxing. You know, real stuff. You know, real legitimate opinions based on facts. And you know, that'll be that. You know, I had some time to put this up. You know, there's some time in between the two videos I put out talking about the fights on the 28th. So, you know, I'll get back to doing my regular videos. But I had to get it off my chest, because he got to me today, man, for sure, for sure. And like I said, that's okay. I'll be okay. Just had to vent a little bit. I know who I am. Charlie Zelenoff. He's yet to discover himself, if he ever does. If he ever does, he's gonna need help. He's gonna need a lot of mental help before he ever really does discover who he really is. So yeah, I'll end it like that. You know. Comment, subscribe. You know, like, whatever you want. You know, I'm interested in some comments. But certainly like and subscribe too, man, because I'm gonna be I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna be putting up you know, a lot of videos, and I could use the support. See you soon.